Elspeth here from Vegan News Daily, and today we're going to make pineapple with curry powder. So this is a wonderful street food that I grew up with when I lived in Durban. I finished high school in Durban, South Africa, and there was the highest concentration of Indian people anywhere in the world outside of India living in Durban. So we have this wonderful Indian influence. And for this recipe, all we need to do is choose a good pineapple. And the way I do it is just by smelling the base of it, and I think this guy is the winner. And all you need is a really good chef's knife, and just pinch up really tight on the blade here. And first I'm going to just cut into this one straight down the center. I'm going to cut halfway through the root here, and then I just turn it, and I can find that same line, and I cut all the way through the crown. You're just going to put a little elbow grease into it. So I have the pineapple cut open, and then I'm going to cut each half in half again. And because this is a really big pineapple, I'm going to go ahead and cut each quarter in half again. So we're going to end up with a lot of pineapple skewers. So that's one. And just be very careful, make sure your fingers are not in the way, because you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on the knife. Okay, so now I have all of my pineapple set out, and because I had a big one, I just need one of these pineapples to do two different ways of this pineapple with curry. So I choose a couple of these that look like they have a good handle on them. So that one I'm going to use for the curried pineapple with the pineapple crown on it. So I'll choose that one's a good one. This one looks pretty good as well, and maybe that one. So I'll put those ones aside. And then for these other ones here, I'm just going to wipe my board a little bit. And I'm going to just very carefully cut underneath the pineapple as close to the skin as I can, to take some of the segments off here. So with each piece I'm going to do exactly this, and I'm also going to cut a little bit of the center here so that I can get rid of the hard core that runs along the center. So I'll do the same with all the other pieces. Just very carefully cut underneath. And then lay it on its side, and just cut a little sliver off the middle here so that I have that core taken out. And all of this pineapple will just go into my compost. So Durban is a very, very hot, humid city most of the year, and the hot curry, for whatever reason, curry flavors really make you sort of refreshed in a way. So it's really interesting to have these lovely curry flavors in that hot, humid heat, much like India. Okay. So then I just take a couple of wooden skewers, and I simply just thread the pineapple onto the skewers and place each skewer onto a plate. Whoops, that one didn't go through right. In Durban you can find street vendors selling pineapple sticks just like this. Pineapple on a skewer with curry powder dusted all over it. So that's it for the pineapple on a skewer. Next up, I would simply sprinkle on a generous amount of curry powder. And you can put as much or as little as you want. You can even lay some on a plate and really spread it on. And then the way that I like to serve this is to take some really delicious California balsamic curry balsamic vinegar, and then I just am going to pour it onto this plate here and do a nice little drizzle in a zigzag onto this plate. And then I'll place the curry the curried pineapple on a skewer on top of here, and then I give it a nice little drizzle over the top as well. And that's a really wonderful, delicious, refreshing dessert, snack, whatever you want to call it. So that's one way. And then for the second way of doing it, which is kind of a little more fancy, is to simply just, with your knife, very carefully take out that little bit of the core. It's just hard and woody. And then again, I just am going to slice underneath, but I'm not going to remove the whole piece. So I keep it intact at this end. And then I just cut little slices through here. And I place the pieces onto a platter. Again, I'm going to take out the woody core. This pineapple actually doesn't seem like it has a very thick woody core. And I just slice halfway down. I don't need to slice all the way underneath, but it does make it easier for your guests or your family members to eat the pineapple that way. This one looks like I will cut underneath. So you can do it different ways. Just slice each bit into a nice sort of bite-sized chunk. Whoops, that one's jumping out. And then, whoops, I got one more here. Take out this guy's core. Just makes it easier if you slice along the bottom for people to get their chunks of pineapple. So I'd place it on a platter, and maybe I would turn every alternate one a different way. I could also trim up some of the leaves with a pair of scissors, just if they had some little brown bits on the end, trim those up. And then I would just sprinkle each piece with curry powder, and it's an absolutely fabulous combination. I often take some of these pineapple curry chunks, and I put them on a salad as well. It's just a fabulous combination. And then once again, I'm going to use my California balsamic curry balsamic, and give it a little drizzle. And that's it. A beautiful, delicious, healthy snack dessert. Enjoy. And as always, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of these fabulous recipes.